And we just sang this. The Bible tells us that when we sing, we need to sing with the Spirit, we need to sing with understanding. So it's important to understand some of the words that we say. Now, the majority of us here probably sing this song, right? And we sing little as much when God is in it. Notice the first verse. In the harvest field now ripened. Do you remember what Jesus said in the book of Matthew? Jesus, as he looked at the people, he saw that they were troubled, that they were worried, they were problematic. And he told the disciples, because Jesus had compassion on them, he said, pray that workers will be sent into the harvest. Notice what this verse says. Notice again. In the harvest field now ripened, there is work for all to do. So the harvest field's ripened. You can go to the next verse if you want to, Hunter. The harvest field's now ripened, and there's work to do. Notice at what it says next. You can bump to the next one. Thank you. It says, hark, the voice of God is calling to the harvest, calling you. See, God calls us into the harvest. You can go back to the lesson if you want, Hunter. Thanks. God calls us into the harvest, and one of the reasons he calls us into the harvest is because the harvest is plentiful, but sometimes the workers are few. The opportunity to take the gospel to the world because there's people searching is abundant in nature. And sometimes what we think is that we have to beat people over the head with the Bible, and that's not the case. Sometimes we just have to show them the way. So when we talk about using our gifts for the way that we need to use our gifts, we get into some of the things that we mentioned a couple weeks ago. Is why is being a member of the church important?